Today we will be discussing the poem A Tiger in the Zoo, which is in the CBSE board class 10th first flight book, composed by Leslie Lurie. So let's start with the introduction about the poem. About the poem, Leslie Lurie. Leslie Lurie was a famous Welsh poet and short story writer. He had decided even at an early age that he would become a poet. Okay. So now about the poem. Now we will learn about the poem. A short introduction about the poem. The poem consists of 5 stanzas. Each is made up of 4 lines. Means each stanza has 4 lines and the poem consists of 5 stanzas. It means there are 5 stanzas. You must study 5 stanzas of the poem and each stanza has 4 lines. The rhyme scheme is A, B, C, B of each stanza. Means in each stanza the rhyme scheme is the same A, B, C, B. Okay. The poem has 2 distinct settings. The poem The Tiger in the Zoo has two distinct settings. The first setting is that of the zoo where the tiger is put in a cage. It means the first setting reveals the tiger in a zoo, and the second setting is that of the natural wild habitat of the tiger. I hope introduction about the poem and poet would be clear to you all. Okay. Now you can take the screenshot or note it down. Let's look at the line by line explanation of the poem. So here, as you can see here, the first stanza I had written here. So he stalks in his vivid strips the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. So first of all, let me tell you the difficult word meaning. Stalks. Stalks means here to walk. Vivid strips means here vivid. Vivid means a bright, very bright. Pads. Pads means cushion. Velvet means soft silk cloth. And quiet means here quiet means little noise. Rage. Quiet rage. Rage means anger. Rage means anger. Now I will explain this stanza here. Okay, as you can see here, the first line, he stalks in his vivid strips. Vivid strips means here the tiger has been locked inside his cage. Stockings in his vivid strips, which means the tiger was in his few step in his cage. Few step means the tiger here, and a long strips can be clearly seen on his body. Strips means the vivid strips means bright, very bright strips. The strips can be clearly seen on his body. It means the tiger has been locked inside the cage, and the helpless tiger walks a few steps along the length and the breadth of his cage. Here, the stalks means here the helpless tiger walks a few steps. Walks the few steps here. On his pad of velvet, he walks quietly within his cage. He does not seem to be happy. So, without showing his anger, he walks around quietly in his cage. It means here quiet range. Quiet means a little noise. Quiet, a little, without showing his English. Quiet range. It means here the quiet and range. Here you are getting the quiet range. Quiet range means the opposite. Opposite meaning we are getting quiet and range. Range means anger and quiet means शांत, बिल्कुल शांत. So here it is the little noise, बिना noise, without showing his anger. You can understand here, without showing his anger, he walks around quietly in his, without showing his anger. What to do? So just tiger not showing his anger, without showing his anger, he was in the here. So here the poet has used the later on. Now I will explain the poetic devices. Now I will, after the explanation of the poem, I hope the explanation of the poem would be clear. Now I will explain you the poetic devices. So the first, the poet has used here this he. For he, the poet has used personification. Personification means if the lifeless object made to behave like human being, it is called the personification. As you can see here there is a comparison of the pad of the wavelet, the soft wavelet. So here is the pad of wavelet showing the metaphor. Metaphor means whenever the comparison is made without showing the comparative word as like so, there will be the metaphor. Now enjambment. Enjambment, it means no comma in the first line. We are not in the continuing the line without any punctuation mark. As you can see here, there is no punctuation mark in the first line and continue the second line. So it means the poet has used here enjambment. Now as you can see here, strip, stop. Here, strip, stop. S sound repeating, so it means here the consonant and the assonance. For the I word, his, in, I. So this word, because the vowel sound repeating here, so it means here the assonance. The poet has used assonance. And this word means oxymoron. This word showing the oxymoron. Oxymoron, it means opposite quality we are getting here, so it means the oxymoron. I hope the explanation of the first stanza is clear to you all. Now you can see, take the screenshot or note it down. Now look at the second stanza. Now we will learn about the second stanza line by line along with the word meaning. Okay, so let's start. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass near the water hole where plump deer pass. So first of all, I will explain you the word meaning lurking. As you can see here, the lurking word here, lurking word. So for lurking word means wait secretly. Wait, lurking means wait secretly. Sliding through. So here the sliding means sliding through, moving smoothly. Sliding means moving smoothly. Water hole. Water hole means a small pool of water. Water hole. Water hole means a small pool of water. And plump. Plump word means fat. Fat deer means deer. Plump deer pass. It means plump, fat deer go through. Okay. Now line by line explanation. We will learn about the second stanza line by line explanation. Here he should be lurking in shadow. He. Already I had explained you he the poet personified by using the word he, because the word he the writer has used for the tiger. Okay, in place of it the tiger has used he. So here the he means the tiger would have been waiting. Lurking means waiting. Would have been waiting for his hunt in the shadow. In the shadow means behind the grass behind anywhere, the writer would have been waiting for his hunt in the shadow. He should have been sliding through the long grass to ambush his prey. It means for his prey. Prey means शिकार करना. For his prey to eat, here he had slid through the long grass to ambush his prey. At last, near the water hole where plump deer pass, he reaches silently to the water hole. It means reaches near the water hole means the tiger reaches the water hole where plump deer and well grown up deer come to drink water. Come to drink water. It means near the water hole, the plump deer means fat deer and well grown deer come to drink water. It means the staying there, slide through the long water. The tiger was waiting for the plump deer. Fortunately, he can find his favorite hunt near the water hole where he often visits to drink water. He often visits to drink water. Why the plump deer visit to drink water? And the tiger was waiting for his chance to prey the deer. To prey means to hunt the deer, to hunt the deer. I hope the line of all the four lines would be clear. Earlier I told you about the rhyming scheme A, B, C, B. As you can see here, the shadow means A and the grass. There is no similar sound between the shadow and the grass. It means A and B. And hole is the difference. Then the C and pass and grass. Then the B. So A, B, C, B. Okay. Now the poetry devices. We will discuss about the poetry devices of the poem. As you can see here, class, there is no punctuation mark between the second and the third line. So here the enjambment in this stanza, second and third line enjambment. Second and third line, the poet has used enjambment because there is no punctuation mark. Okay. Now the next one, illustration. Here as you can see here the P sound repeating. Plump pass. So it means the P sound repeating. It means here is the illustration. Okay. So now I hope it would be clear. The explanation of the second stanza would be clear. Now you can note it down or take the screenshot.